Hey you guys, it's Naturally Unique, and I'm coming to you guys today because I just want to talk to you a little bit about some do's and some don'ts before see hair texture. Yes, you did just see me this morning, but I will be coming to you guys with a hairstyle video. By hairstyle, I don't mean a braid out, twist out, or bend snap. We're actually going to do a style today for when you're tired of that curly fro. But with co-washing my hair, it did bring me to the conclusion that I haven't really talked to you guys about some tips that we want to do for the health of our hair. By health, I don't mean just to make your hair grow, because your hair is going to grow regardless, but to retain the length when it does grow. For 4C hair, it's very hard to keep our hair moisturized. Now, what I tend to do when it's, when I'm doing wash and goes, twist out, braid outs, whatever it is that I'm doing, through the week you will notice that your hair isn't as moisturized as it was that very first day. Yes, you're putting the oil on it, every day when you're waking up, but you still will notice that it's not as moisturized as it was on the very first day when you took that braid out or that twist out down. So when you notice that your hair is kind of dry or it doesn't feel as moisturized, I would suggest that week that you wash it, I do wash my hair weekly, that week that you wash it, if it just feels a little drier than what it normally does, I would suggest probably not shampooing it. I would suggest just doing a co-wash. For those of you who aren't familiar with co-washing or what co-washing is, it's just simply rinsing your hair and kind of substituting the shampoo with conditioner. By a conditioner, if your hair is already dry, you don't want to use a conditioner that will dry your hair out more. You want to be very careful with the ingredients that your products have in them, simply because, it's already hard to maintain the moisture in our hair. So we don't want to apply products to our hair that will dry it out even more. I mention my products all the time. I do have a video showing the products that I use. I wouldn't say that I am pretty consistent with the products that I have, because most of the products that I purchase, I still use them. They work well for me, so why would I change them up? But what I use for my cold washes, I fell in love with the Giovanni's Direct Leave-In Conditioner. So I actually went to Marshall's, and I saw that they had Giovanni products there. Marshalls tend to change up the products that they have, but I went in there and I was like, whoa, they have Giovanni's, and it was $12.99. Now, Giovanni's regular size bottle is like an 8.5 ounce bottle. This is the Direct Leave-In Conditioner. So you can imagine how I felt when I saw this 33 ounce bottle of something that I love. So, I got crazy. I got this one. I didn't even care what it was for, because all of the whole line is just good, because it doesn't have chemicals and things in it. So by chemicals, I mean chemicals that would dry your hair out. So when I saw this was $12.99. Now the 8-ounce bottle is like $8 and some change, some odd cents. So when I saw this, I would be a fool not to get it. So I love doing my cold washes with this. This is great. It will restore the moisture in your hair. Just remember, when you're co-washing, you don't want to use hot water. You want to use cool water, because that will help hold the moisture into your hair as well. So, yeah, Marshalls, just keep checking your Marshalls, because they change up their products about. They have good deals, but sometimes you might get a deal on something and you go back and it may not be there anymore. So, but if you guys don't have a Marshalls nearby or local, whatever, you can go to Giovanni'sCosmetics.com, and they have a website as well where you can actually purchase their products. But this is some good stuff, I'm telling you. This is some really good stuff to do those co-washes with. Now, I mention this all the time as well, but the Direct Leave-In, that's really good because it helps us detangle. So you guys already know we have the hair texture that is very difficult to detangle. It's so tightly coiled, it's just very hard sometimes to detangle it. So that will help you a lot. Now, the comb isn't going to just slip right through, but it will make it very much easier than what it would with any other product that you're using. So I definitely use that every time I co-wash. Yeah, I go through it really quick because I really am heavy-handed. The other thing that I mention a lot is my Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture. Now, this is some good stuff, too. So, every style that I do that's a dry style. By dry style, I mean anything other than a wash and go, I use this. Now, my puffs, I don't use this. But my wash and goes, yes. By wash and goes, I do not use this for because, of course, I'm applying my gel that I showed you guys. But any dry styles like braid outs, twist outs, bantu knots, anything. Even if I'm doing a hairstyle, which you guys are going to see later on tonight, I use this as well because it just keeps my hair so moist, soft, and I mean the smell is just fantastic. I'm telling you, you will fall in love with the smell of it alone. But those are pretty much like some good products that you guys want to use. And just remember, when you're detangling your hair, start from the ends and work your way up. If you run into a snag, start back from the end and work your way up again. That'll just keep from breaking or, disturbing the ends of your hair because that's how we want to retain the length. We don't want to break the hair off or anything. I would say at least shampoo or co-wash weekly. Me personally, what works for me, I like to at least put some type of oil on my hair every morning that I wake up. It might seem a little bit too much for you, but I hate oily. I hate seeing someone's hair that is very dry. I just think it makes your hair dull, and dry hair means breakage. So throughout the week, I like to add oil every day to my hair. And that's why it's important for me to do a co-wash, a rinse, or shampoo weekly because I'm sure my hair is full of product by the end of the week. So, it's good to get that oil and everything out. I'm trying to make sure that I didn't leave any other important tips out. Night routine. Make sure that you guys are using either a satin bonnet, a satin scarf, a satin pillowcase with a satin sheet set. If you're one of those type of people that like to pull the covers over your head, satin. That's the key word, satin. Make sure you're sleeping on something satin so that you're not disturbing your hair, you're not snagging your hair while you're asleep, just rubbing up against it. And I know I have this towel against my hair, which isn't a good thing. Just make sure when you do have the towel hair, you're not, rubbing it or anything because you aren't snagging your hair. I just do this just to pull some of the water out of it. But I think those are some of the most important tips that you guys want to just follow weekly. Just to, like I said, keep the moisture in your hair, just to retain the length, and just to keep your hair steadily growing healthy. Those are some weekly tips that you guys can follow for the 4C hair texture because I know it is very difficult to find someone giving you tips for our hair texture because it's not too many. Well, people have it, but everybody don't know the correct things to use or the good procedures or tips to use with our hair texture. So I figured I knew a few things. My hair is growing healthy, it's growing steady. So I figured I would come on here and just talk about it a little bit with you guys. But if you're looking for a hairstyle and you're tired of that curly fro, stay tuned because I am about to do I might do an updo, but it's going to be some type of hairstyle. So if you need something other than that curly fro, stay tuned because I will be uploading my third video for today. And again, this is just Naturally Unique with just a few tips for you guys. Remember, if you have any questions about anything, where to get any supplies, what ingredients you want to avoid with your hair products, whatever questions you have, either comment, subscribe, or rate, whatever. It doesn't even matter. If you have questions for me, just leave them in the comment box and I will get back to you. Bye.